White people are not very emotional. It's like they don't even have emotions almost. And I know this because I grew up in a very white world, and my mother was an American Indian who passed for white, but inside I was very full of emotions, anger, and some of it came from my mother switching me every day and the kind of violence that was in the home. But I think a lot of it was just who we were, me and my mother. But my father and the whole society that I lived in was very, very unemotional, and I learned to control my emotions to some extent, at least so I could put on the right public face. But the emotions inside still are just, they're my wife is white, and we watch documentaries a lot of times, and I'm over there just crying, and she, who is much sweeter than I am, is just dry-eyed. And it's just white people, they have learned through from thousands of years of culture to control their emotions. And it's not that they're not killers full of anger and hatred just like everyone else, but they control that passion for killing, and they make aircraft carriers with jets on them, and they make atomic bombs, and they control all of that culture, the plays, all the Greek ideas, that's where the Western culture, that's the basis of it. And then all of those, Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Steinbeck, all of that and everything in between shaped their culture and made them the kind of people who could study math for hours every day, 5 days a week until they figured out calculus. And it's all of that controlling of the self that comes from culture that has built these great, wonderful things. And all of these wonderful things have bad as well as good. The atomic bomb, the computers are going to hurt us as much as they help us, because that's the way life is, yin and yang, good and bad, the devil and God. It's through everything. But what the white culture, what Western culture has done is help us move forward, and will help us move out into space, out into explore all the galaxies. I mean, that it's either be stagnant and full of emotion and kill each other like Indians on the plains, just with tomahawks and anger and lust, which there's some fun in that. Or it's move on and see what we can find and see what's out there and keep moving forward, see what else the human mind can do. And Western culture is the best at doing that so far. And we need to look at it, copy it, and enhance it and carry it into the future.